shadow and the smoke in your eyes. I am the ghost that hides in the night.
Just before I start this episode of Epic Island Battle, I'm going to give a big thanks and shout out to Angela Goodman for the animation you'll witness after the analysis. So shout out to Angela Goodman. Go check out the channel. On to business. Hello ladies, gentlemen, viewers from all around the world and all freaking ages. Welcome to the next episode of Epic Island Battle Tournament. We got Fred Flintstone, the master of the Yabba Dabba Doo, versus Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. With all that being said, Fred Flintstone's been on here once before. He's fought Mr. Miyagi from the Karate Kid. I recommend you go check it out. I also recommend you go check out The White Ranger versus Spider-Man. Now let's get down to business. So I say we start off with Fred Flintstone himself. Since he's won before, he's beat Mr. Miyagi, I say we start off with him. Starting off with the obvious, folks. He loves to say Yabba Dabba Doo, which means he gets really freaking excited when it's time to go home from work. As we know, Fred Flintstone's a pretty dang good bowler, pretty light on his feet. But here's where it gets crazy. As we know also, very durable and very strong, folks. So durable, able to take being stomped on by large dinosaurs and still be okay. So strong, he can push large boulders around, as shown in the Flintstones TV show. He has a best friend named Barney Bebel. He has a wife, a kid, Wilma and Pebbles. He has his pet dinosaur Dino, and he's actually very fast, folks, in his own right. And he has very awesome leg strength, as we know. Cars back then, they don't have engines. He actually basically ran while everyone was in the car. He had to make the car move himself by running, at least going 50 miles per hour, because I know he used to get from his house to the movie theater pretty freaking fast, folks. There is something else that's pretty obvious. He loves his Fruity Pebbles. Heck, he's the freaking mascot for and Cocoa Pebbles, you might say. Heck, he's even been on a few episodes of Family Guy before, folks. So altogether, folks, Fred Flintstone is a caveman, strong enough to push around large boulders, durable enough to take hits from large dinosaurs. He loves to bowl. He loves to say Yabba Dabba Doo when it's time to go home from work. He's hit Barney over the head a few times. He has the leg strength to run at least 40 miles per hour with other people in the car from his house to wherever he's freaking going. And he's appeared on Family Guy a few good times. Moving on down the line, folks, to Shaggy from Scooby-Doo, Scooby-Dooby-Doo. So yeah, on to Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. I say we start off with the obvious. His running speed, for one, able to keep up with a Great Dane on foot. Great Dane meaning and being Scooby-Doo himself, which means Shaggy can run up to the speeds of 30 to 40 miles per hour, folks. Actually stated by Fred himself, Shaggy was the most athletic kid in their high school. And Shaggy is actually mentioned on a couple of occasions. He actually ran track in high school. He actually has mentioned that. Here's something you might not know. Shaggy is actually very good at ventriloquism. Yeah, very, very good at ventriloquism, folks. Now, one of his specialties is actually setting up a very good trap. Or should I say helping set up a trap and luring monsters, quote-unquote monsters, to said trap by being the main bait. Actually very good at it though, very, very convincing to say the least in his own right. Now here's something that might be pretty obvious to you all. He has a very big appetite, huge appetite. He can just keep eating and eating and eating. He's like a bottomless pit, like a bottomless freaking pit. Oh my gosh, he eats so freaking much. And believe it or not, folks, he actually knows how to fly an actual airplane. Yeah, he can fly an airplane, although he flew it in the wrong direction. Yeah, he flew an airplane in the wrong direction. However, he can still fly an airplane. Pretty impressive. So that basically sums up Shaggy himself. Altogether, folks, Shaggy's fast enough to keep up with a Great Dane, making his running speed anywhere from 30 to 40 miles per hour. He has a large appetite, the largest we've ever seen in fiction. He can do ventriloquism. He's ran track in high school, stated by actual Fred himself that Shaggy was the most athletic kid, folks, in high school. But does he have what it takes? Does Shaggy, with his large appetite and all his speed, have what it takes to take on Fred Flintstone himself? Let's go ahead and find out. Well, it looks like Fred Flintstone won. He beat Shaggy. He's beat Mr. Miyagi and Shaggy both now. But before I tell you why he beat Shaggy, I want to give another big thanks and a big shout out to Angela Goodman for the really cool fight scene you witnessed. So big shout out to her, Angela Goodman. Go check her channel out. There'll be a link in the description below. On to business. So yeah, reasons why Flintstone beat Shaggy. Let's start with this, their speed. Now, while Shaggy is very fast, able to keep up with a Great Dane, making him, yeah, anywhere from 30 to 40 miles per hour. However, you look at Fred Flintstone, who can casually go up to speeds of 40, possibly 50 miles per hour, if not more, and he has a lot more leg strength. As shown, he can run with his entire family in his car that has big stones for wheels. So, right there, yeah, Shaggy's fast, but Flintstone still outclasses him. You look over, yeah, Shaggy has a big appetite. He can do ventriloquism. He can set up a dang good trap for Fred and lure Fred to the trap. However, when he gets there, what's really going to happen when Fred hits him one good time over the head like he does to Barney? That being said, folks, Fred Flintstone highly outclasses Shaggy in strength and durability beyond belief, actually. Couple good hits on the noggin, it's over. All that being said, the winner of this Epic Island Battle tournament round is Fred Flintstone, due to the fact Shaggy may be fast, but Flintstone's still faster. He has more leg strength, more upper body strength. He's much more durable. I hope you enjoyed this for what it actually was. Stay tuned later. I'll be releasing the trailer to the next fight. As always, have a great one. Peace.